Hi, my name is Steve, and welcome to the channel. This is the first video and hopefully a long series of videos. And I am a retired wedding photographer. I live here in the state of Vermont, deep in the mountains between the Appalachians and the termination of the Taconic Range, west side of the state. And I'm a retired wedding photographer who's decided to take a walk on the wild side. So hopefully you guys can come along with me. I do not consider myself a professional, nor will I ever in this realm regarding wildlife nature photography, but it is something I've always wanted to do, and I'm fascinated by it. And the biggest thing that struck me is once I started down this road, and this is in the embryonic stage, about 3 weeks ago, I noticed that the detail that you can capture in a fraction of a second that is not noticeable with the human eye in real time. And it makes me appreciate the creativity of the creator that much more. So diverse, so beautiful, absolutely amazing. I'm learning a lot every day. I try to get out and shoot every day, but the weather has been very ugly, so I figured I'd start compiling some videos. So the first in this series, now that the introduction is over, if it matters, I'm going to do an unpacking of the camera pack. And this is the pack that I'm using currently. And it's made by Tarion. Let's get over to the other screen. So this is the bag, the pack. It's made by Tarion. It is the XL, the Pro XL, the extra large, and I'll show you why I had to get the extra large. And this isn't really a review. There's plenty of reviews of this bag online, but not many of people packing it with some pretty crazy stuff. So I'll show you what I got in there, and there's room for more, if you can believe it. So let's get over to the table, and it'll take me a second. I got to move the microphone. It's over on the, there's no way I could put this on this table. So here we go. Just hang with me for a minute, guys. Try not to trip on the microphone table. Alrighty, let's start let the unpacking commence. So this is basically my work table. This is where I handle all the prints, and which I have started the printing process. So first thing we're going to do, and I will go through all of my equipment in later videos, so I'm not going to go deep into anything, and they're not going to be really reviews, but just my experiences with them. Portable tripod with a lightweight gimbal. We will get into this tripod and this gimbal, definitely. Some things I found, things I like and dislike, but very, very light combination, and it will support some unbelievable stuff. I believe the gimbal is 50 pounds load, and I think the tripod is 31 or 33 pounds. And it is carbon fiber. And let's get into the pack. So in the bottom right here, they have locking clips in case you have a brain out, I guess, and you forget and pick the pack up without zipping it up. I guess it keeps, in case you really have it packed and loaded thick and heavy, like really heavy with a lot of stuff, in case the zipper fails, it keeps all your stuff from tumbling out onto the ground. That would make sense. Let's unzip this. I'll show you the bottom compartment quick. All right, we'll get into this side of the compartment. This is where I have the camera. This is a 90D. EOS 90D. This is a ball head to go in place of the gimbal. I want to do some landscape work. This is a cell phone mount. Goes in this little divider right here. Now I can get my 24 to 105L f4L IS in here as well, which will give me 24 to 400 millimeter. This is something I'm going to talk about. Desiccant packs. Desiccant packs. Very important. If you put your gear into a bag, or you put it into a dark environment and you let it sit there, make sure you've got desiccant packs. Go ahead and order them. I'll tell you why in a later video. Very important. Pack this back in. And as you can see, the tripod has got lashing straps on each side for different gear. It's got pockets for thermoses, which I will be carrying. And as you can see, there's tons of room in this. And this thing will actually bulge out like that. So this, I can actually pack sandwiches in. If I wanted to pack snacks, whatever. Thermoses for cold drinks or hot drinks on a cold day, whatever. Move it on. Okay, we'll get up here to the top compartments and then we'll get into the big dog. Front top compartment. And this is weather resistant, and it also has a rain cover, which is actually in here. I believe it's in here. It might be, I don't know. I can't remember. Plenty of zippered compartments. These are extra cards. And I always keep my trap door for the camera because it's got a battery grip. I always keep that with everything. Manual. I have a cloth for wiping if I need to wipe a lens or just take a little crap off the lens or something like that. That's in here, or whatever I would need it for. This you could put pens in, anything like that. This will hold all kinds of stuff. So I don't think there's anything. Yeah, that's all I got. It's been a while since I had to bust into that. Let's go to the very top compartment. Let's go to the top compartment. Pop this bad boy open. I've got a set of filters, an adapter ring in here. I have, in this compartment, I have lens wipes, wet wipes, that type of thing. Just a dry cloth, or in another lens cloth, a dry cloth for wiping down the gear if I got water or something that I don't want on the gear. Even though all of it is weather sealed to a certain extent. I wouldn't throw it in the ocean or anything. So that's it for that. Let's get into the main compartment. Main compartment. This is unbelievable. All right, in here, got spare batteries. Always need spare batteries if I'm out for a day. It's another compartment. You could put in here what I'm planning, because I'll be at some wildlife preserves this spring during migratory season up north, and I will need probably some maps and some stuff. Also, this is great for a notepad or anything. You could just put that in there. You clip some pens on it, whatever. This is my mossy oak blind. Not a blind, but basically a cover. Camo 3D cover. Camo gloves, because it's freaking freezing out. This is the rain cover. More wipes, more towels. I never have enough towels. I will be getting, I should put it in here right away, but I haven't been too far from home, but it doesn't matter, right? Just a small med kit. This will fit a small med kit in here. This is the cover. This cover goes down over the entire pack. Now I can fit another lens in here, a 28 to 104. But yeah, probably won't be using that. I have a whole separate setup for landscape photography. First item on the agenda. This is one of my babies. This is the 70 to 200 Tarion G2. And f2.8 constant aperture is the SP generation 2. This thing, I'm going to do a review on this. This is one of the things I'm going to talk about. This lens is an unbelievable piece of glass. Now, sometimes I pair it, and I will be getting into that with at a later date. But that thing is a rocket. It's dynamite. Sharp as heck. This is a Tarion 1.4x tele that goes on here. And something interesting I need to share about this. Not a deal breaker, but it's kind of disappointing. But it does work. And if you know anything about the Canon 90D, it is an APS-C sensor, 1.6 crop factor, which was a determining factor in my lens selection. All right, because I wanted an APS-C sensor for bird and wildlife photography, especially small birds. Small birds are small birds. You can't have enough focal length with these birds, I found. If you have to crop, you want a high megapixel sensor, hence the 90D. It's been an awesome camera. Love that camera. This is my baby. This changed the game for me. Believe it or not, this is a 200 to 400 f4 LIS 1.4. So this has and this fits in this bag. Now, if it's a lens without the hood, believe it or not, this lens weighs almost 8.5 pounds. It's very heavy. You can handhold it if you want. I wouldn't. Hence, the gimbal. Yeah, this belongs on a gimbal. I have a very interesting story to tell you about this lens. Yeah, very, very cool. But this fits in this bag, if you can believe that one. All of it. We're talking like super telephoto zoom, and it's big and it's heavy. It fits in this bag. Now, if you put this bag on your shoulders, you will know it. It is heavy with this lens in here, but she will support it. So that's it for the gear. I just have a habit of putting the lens hood on the right way whenever I take the lens out of the bag, because I consider it, in my stupidity, it protects the front element in case I jam it into something. That's it, folks. So that's basically it. Let me thing away. In this, probably, because I'm going to need this space, this is where I may put like a lunch box or something in here. Food is important. Sustenance. I'll probably just lash that on the outside of the pack somewhere. And again, you've got security straps here. And of course, the lashing straps for the tripod on each side. So that's it. One thing about this pack, you have a zipper right here. And you can put like a tablet or a laptop in here, a small laptop. My laptop does fit in there. Would I do that? No. Pockets everywhere on this thing. You got pockets here, on the waist strap. This is a must because of the weight of this pack. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's heavy enough with that lens in there. So those two lenses and that Tarion is not that light either. I think it's 3.5 pounds. So there's all kinds of places you can lash stuff, hooks, you name it. Zipper pockets on each side. Good Lord. I like this bag. This bag is not many bags for that cheap. And it is well made. It seems really well made. How many bags that cheap you can get that you can jam a super prime into? Very cool. There's only one thing. What do you guys think is the one thing I don't like about this bag? Yeah, this. These orange, I understand why they're there. It's because at night it's very difficult to see. Hence, I will be putting a headlamp in here as well. See what I mean? It's got plenty of room. I haven't even used the majority of the compartments in here as far as capacity goes. I have a headlamp in here. I don't like this because of its bright nature. I'm kind of a stealthy type person. I don't know if I'm going to take a permanent marker and I'm going to do these black or not. But they would be easy to find if it's, in the wee hours. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all later. And go ahead and subscribe. Start the subscription process if you like this. And there's going to be a lot of stuff coming. I'll be getting into how I set up my own little private Idaho wildlife preserve on the property. It is super fun, especially for folks who can't get out. Can't get out, maybe stuck home or whatever. It is great. I love it. Absolutely love it. You guys, take this back upstairs and zip her all up. I think it's too late to do any photography now. I was going to go out because it was a red-headed woodpecker on the stick. I call it the stick, and I'm going to be talking about that as well. I'll show you guys how to put that together. Downies and redheads, red belly woodpeckers, and good Lord, so many things I'm going to be going into. Super fun. It all carries over. It's all kind of the same stuff from the wedding photography, except very different from a capture standpoint. Wedding photography, I had control over everything. About 90% of everything. This, I have no control over it. So this is a major education for me. We'll see you all later, guys. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you soon.